Hello, I'm BrigantiaBlackbird of Blackbird's Brew. Happy Sunday and welcome to our series on the Havamal. This week we are looking at verse 25, and as usual we are beginning with 3 different translations. The first reads, "The fool thinks that those who laugh at him are all his friends. When he comes to the thing and calls for support, few spokesmen he finds." That's by W.H. Auden and P.B. Taylor. The next translation reads, "The unwise man weens all who smile and flatter him are his friends, but when he shall come into court he shall find there are few to defend his cause." That's Olive Bray. And now our final translation is, "The foolish man thinks that everyone is his friend who laughs with him, but then he finds when he comes to the assembly that he has few to speak on his behalf." Carolyn Larrington. So, the thing, the court, the assembly. What the thing was, it was when Norse and Germanic peoples would gather together to sort out matters of law or to discuss major issues. These were extremely important occasions. You would want to be taken seriously if you were there to speak, especially if you had a matter that you really needed to get sorted out and you really needed community support. Now, on ordinary occasions, if people don't take someone seriously, they don't necessarily make a big deal out of it or go out of their way to be unkind to that person, at least not to their face. But when it actually counts, the person who isn't well thought of is not going to be listened to or even considered. It may come as a shock to that person, but there is a limit to how much foolishness people are willing to take from anyone. Now, we all have our foibles. No one is completely immune from foolishness. And the question isn't how can we eradicate this from our natures, because that isn't possible. But how do we keep it to a minimum? How do we keep this under good regulation and not indulge in foolishness when it comes to weighty matters and the important things in life? I think this really begins with taking an honest look at ourselves, admitting what we know, what we don't, strengths and weaknesses, successes and failures that we've experienced in our lives. This is easy enough to say, of course, and the actual acknowledgement, which then leads to the changed behavior where it's needed, that is an entirely different proposition. Very seldom do any of us actually make changes unless we believe that our lives will be worse off if we don't. And this is why focusing on the benefits of making needed changes is a vital part of the process. We need to keep our vision focused on what accomplishing the goal will actually do for us, why it's a good thing, and how it's better than the consequences of if we don't. That's the only way to keep fueling our motivation, do what we need to do, and not get trapped or stagnate. So that's what I have to say about this particular verse. Let me know what you think in the comments below, or come see us on Discord at Blackbird's Brew. There's, as always, a link to join in the description box below, and we would love to have you there. But that'll do it for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.